right, welcome to the Board of Assessors meeting on June 16th. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, GLC 304, number 19, and the governor's March 2020 order imposing strict limitation on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Every effort will be made to ensure that public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means and will be posted on the Town of East Long Meadow's website as soon as possible after the meeting. In addition to being posted on the town website, the meeting recordings will be aired as soon as possible on LCAT's cable channel 192 and LCAT's YouTube channel, LCAT 01028. And today we have joining us Board Bill Johnston and Marilyn Gadini and Board Director Diane Bishop and myself, Marty Grudgeon. And the first order of business is the reorganization. Are we here to discuss keeping it the same as it is, or does Bill or Marilyn want to switch position, and are they okay as Marty as the chairman?
I'm fine with that, Marty.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
You still want to keep minutes, Bill?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I made a motion as a reorganization as Marty Grudgeon as the chairman of the board, and the board members stay Marilyn Gadini and Bill Johnson as a minute recorder. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now, you may have to take a roll call vote like we have done on all other votes because we are on Zoom.
Okay. So again, back to the reorganization. We'll take a roll call vote on the acceptance of Marty Grudgeon as chairman, Bill Johnson taking the minutes, and Marilyn Gadini as board member. Roll call vote, Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Marty Grudgeon, yes.
And Marty, if I might add, thank you very much for the desire to give us 3 more years of working with us, and congratulations on your reappointment.
Oh, yeah, I was reappointed. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Can't wait. All right.
Congrats.
We'll start off with a review of the minutes from the meeting of May 19th by Bill Johnson.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed the open session and executive session minutes from the meeting of May 19th, 2020, and I find them to be in order, and I move that they be accepted.
Any discussion? And any seconds on that?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we got a warrant. 2021 real estate tax warrant of $20 billion. Is that true? 576,458.84 cents. We have
And
3 warrants.
Are you going to do a roll call vote for each warrant or at the end of the 3 warrants?
I think at the end of the 3.
Okay.
Okay. And we have a fiscal 2021 preliminary personal property tax warrant of $756,569.93 cents, and a fiscal year 2020 preliminary CPA surcharge tax warrant of $143,913.14 cents. Take a roll call vote to accept the warrants. Is that how we did it?
Accept the warrants.
Okay, take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Accept the warrants.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes. Okay. Next up, motor vehicle abatement report. Just as 2018 for $18 and change, 2020, $3,129.26. We'll do these individually then.
Sure.
Okay, roll call vote on the motor vehicle abatement, if you looked at them. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes. Next up, fiscal 20 real estate exemption report, $1,400 and a CPA of $14. Take a roll call vote for acceptance. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes. Okay, next up is the LA3 sales report. Everyone get a chance to look at any of the sales?
I did.
Any questions, on any of these? I'm reviewing it now. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance. For the viewers, we look at the percentages of assessment against if they are above or below 100%. We have basically 90% that are below 100%. Diane, you have any questions on any particular sale?
Not at the present time. I am still reviewing and I do come upon every now and then that one could be a family sale or one was not an arm's length transaction for a specific reason, but I'll let you know if I have any questions down the road.
Okay, well, I know it's the 0.73. I don't remember seeing that on MLS. I might have missed it, but I know that house is completely remodeled inside and out. It might have even been added upon.
0.73.
0.73, just before the middle.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've been working on that one today.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it on MLS?
It was on MLS and it then came off, and it is on realtor.com with all the pictures for the the March MLS listing. But
Okay,
this was a property that was purchased in 2015. It was flipped with no permits, and it is totally renovated. And in fact, I have the card right here with
okay,
many changes to it. It's going to be a pretty dramatic increase in value based on what is there now.
okay. There's one down towards the bottom, the second 0.95. Although we're very close to assessment, that home was also completely remodeled.
Okay.
I know everything about that one, but I don't believe that was on MLS either.
So that one I did just go through. I think we're pretty darn close, and I do have it updated.
Yeah, okay, I see. That's what I'm saying, but yeah.
Yep.
All right. We're back to down below 100 by a lot, so.
Marty, if I might add, although on my agenda, I omitted the notice of accounting report. It was in the running file for the month of May.
Yeah,
And so I'm hoping that that can also be approved. It should have been right after the real estate exemption report that we just did.
okay,
And it is on your rolling file for the open session to be on page 14 if anyone has it open. It's the May 2020 notice to accountant for motor vehicle excise 2020 motor vehicle commitment 3 in the amount of $68,719.68, and a 2020 recommitment number 20 in the amount of $349.81. So I'm hoping that the board will approve, and in knowing that you're not here to physically sign, we'll vote so this can be processed.
okay. I'll make a motion to accept that warrant. Any discussion on that, Bill or Marilyn?
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor, roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting that in there, Diane. We have the building permits for May. And the usual question is, any new construction for May, Diane?
So on this report, we do have 2 new dwellings.
Okay.
I've included one additional piece of paper for the board's review because all of a sudden, with a couple new subdivisions, we're getting quite a few new major constructions in single-family homes.
Right.
So you will also see right after the building permit report, the new dwelling and condo listing. And you'll see that we have approximately 23 properties currently either under construction or just received a building permit. And most of them are from our new subdivisions that are happening.
Okay.
Right now for the May permits, we're seeing a lot of pools coming up, and I don't know if we're getting as many as in the past, or if with the COVID-19 and people staying home a little bit more, this seems like a perfect opportunity to find some recreation at our own homes for the family.
Yeah,
So,
look at, yeah, a lot of pools, wow.
yeah.
Some are small though, some are just some changes on it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I guess they're new. Okay. Any questions on the permits?
No.
Okay. Moving on from that, we have the director's report from Diane.
So again, I keep saying the same thing each month. The town offices are still closed to the public. And again, we are still readily available by email, phone, and mail. So the board members are aware you do have the ability to come into the town hall as long as you let me know in advance. I could let you in wearing masks to come in and sign any documents that is in need of signing. And so everything that we have voted on over the course of since March 17th when we closed does require your official signatures even after we vote. So when a board member feels that they have the time, give me a call and we can arrange, and just bring your writing hand so you can sign quite a few documents. At that point, when we're going to reopen, I do not know, but we seem to be able to be maintaining all of the requests from the public with no issues. So I think we're still doing okay until the time that we are permitted to open.
I don't mean to interrupt, my town ID does get me in now.
It does get you in?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So, and if anyone has their ID and they're using, just remind you, wear a mask when you enter the building. And at that point, you can come right to our office. And I'm generally here now 5 days a week along with Carrie Ann. So we are open pretty much all the time.
Okay.
Excise bills, commitment 3 was mailed on May 22nd, and they are due by June 22nd. So if anyone did purchase a newer vehicle, they may have received June 22nd.
Lost
And
you
then,
for a little bit there.
oh, did I kind of like waver?
Yes.
So if anyone did buy a new vehicle, they may have received a newer bill in commitment 3, and they were mailed on May 22nd, and they are due on June 22nd. And then the last thing that I have is building permit inspections. We are behind in getting to our inspections. They need to be completed by June 30th, but we were held back from going to the inspections. So now our data collector is anticipated to be in our town probably in the middle this week to next week. He's finishing up in another municipality. And we have approximately 225 building permits that need to be visited. We also have approximately 25 business personal property inspection visits to be made. It's been difficult because so many places have been closed, but we're doing the best we can. And I have been out doing about 250 building permits and uppers on things such as sidings, windows, solar, things that you can physically see on a property without having to get out and measure and list. So we're making good headway. Once we can get our data collector out and get these inspections done, we'll be able to move on to our next step, which will be determining what our values will be for FY 2021.
Got new values coming up. August and September.
Right.
Anything else on the director's report?
Nope. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. We have a proposed 2020 equalized valuation. I did not read that, so can you explain that to us, Diane?
So every 2 years, the Department of Revenue provides to us our equalized valuation, and they derive all of this information from our LA3s, or our sales reports that are submitted annually as we are getting ready to do our interim adjustment or recertification. By using the EQV, that helps to determine the reimbursement rates on school construction projects, cherry sheet charges, trying to see the community's debt limit. So we have to review and determine if we with it, or we have to file an appeal with the state to have it updated. In looking at our LA19 report, which is the EQV, we are at a 97% assessment to sale ratio on all classes of real estate and 100% on personal property. And if you recall, last year we were at 97% of an assessment to sale ratio, our median for our values. So I felt very comfortable that they were accurately portraying our community as written. So unless the board feels that there is something amiss that we need to appeal, you'd have to let me know and we'd have to set something up.
Okay, no, I think we're good. Okay, anything else to add to open session? Bill, Marilyn, all set?
I'm all set. I'm having a hard time hearing you all of a sudden, but I'm all set.
Okay. I will make a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of going over motor vehicle abatement applications, real estate exemptions, real estate abatements, our next line of valuations, some ATV updates, and we will only be returning to open session to record our votes. And I shall take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gandini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
All right, you're back and open.
Okay, just got to get my little notes here.
The assessors are back to record votes for exemptions and applications.
So the following items were discussed, and I will go through each one. Motor vehicle excise, bill number 7072 for calendar year 2019. We did not have the supporting documentation.
Take a roll call vote to deem denied. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, we deem denied. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gandini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And then we have a second motor vehicle excise bill number 5972, calendar year 2020. And that one, I believe we had discussed deemed denied. I'm sorry, the first one was denied. This one was
Okay.
Yes.
I make a motion to deem deny. Bill Johnson, roll call vote.
Yes.
Marilyn Godini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And then we have 5 exemption applications. The first one is parcel 34-57-40, 15 Linwood Road. We will discuss that there was a lack of supporting documentation and it would be deemed denied.
Okay, roll call vote to deem deny. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Godini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
So then we have 27-115-3, 52 Summers Road. It's a veterans exemption and they met all requirements.
Take a roll call vote to accept. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Godini, may have an audio issue. Marilyn Godini, Martin Grudgeon, yes.
We'll
2 is
have that
good.
as a 2 for, I have it down as a 2-0 until Marilyn is back on.
Okay.
So the next one is a senior exemption, parcel ID 75-17-0 for 327 Parker Street, and they met all the requirements.
Okay, motion to accept. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Godini, Martin Grudgeon, yes.
The next one is parcel ID.
Guys, I lost you.
Yeah, we had 2 votes without you, Marilyn.
The next one is parcel ID 7-23-22 for Lane, a veterans exemption, and it meets all requirements.
Motion to accept. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Godini, Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And the last one we have is parcel ID 86-34-13 for 62 Millbrook Drive, a senior exemption, and it meets all requirements.
Motion to accept. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnston,
Yes.
Marilyn Godini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And that was the last of them.
Okay. Make a motion. We discuss the next meeting. Do we need to do that here or can we do that in executive?
I think we can, oh, are you talking about our next open meeting?
Yes.
You certainly can if you would like to.
I'll wait till executive. Is that okay? Or
Once we do it our next meeting is going to be solely executive session only, and we can at that point determine, and it'll get posted so people will have notice.
okay. We'll wait till then, see where everyone's at with vacations and such.
Okay.
Easier in person.
Much easier.
Marilyn, you should probably turn your computer around a little bit. We can
Turn
just
it-
see. We can
my
just see
ear?
we only see your ear. So
Because I can't hear. I'm sorry. I'm having a very hard time with this today. So,
okay, so I'm making
okay.
a motion to adjourn this meeting.
My ear says yes.
Okay. Any seconds on that, William?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.